Hey everybody again. Today I'm going to do a fairly vanilla tutorial for once. This is the very basics of Redstone Part 1, and you don't really have to have any knowledge of Redstone at all when you're doing these tutorials. And the first episode is just going to be the basics of Redstone torches, and repeaters. As you probably know, Redstone can be found on the same level of diamonds and gold. It's fairly common, but you have to dig pretty deep to get it. It's a redstone ore material that it breaks down into, I think, 6 or to 8 redstone ore, or redstone dust, and you place redstone dust on the ground regularly. A lot of people think it's just for decoration if you're new to Minecraft, but redstone is pretty much the key to anything you really want to do in Minecraft. So the first thing I'm going to be covering is redstone dust and levers. So a lever acts as a normal lever would. You can hook it up with redstone ore, just as like electric wiring, to anything that needs redstone to be powered. Like pistons are one example that redstone needs to power them. If you switch on this lever, this piston goes. The same thing is with a button, except it can only be placed on walls, and it only sends a signal for a certain amount of time. This can be changed with a device called a PT flip-flop that I did a terrible tutorial on earlier, but there'll be a link in the description. The next thing I'm going to be covering is redstone torches. Redstone torches send an infinite signal instead of just a certain signal for only a small amount of time, and they can be used for the more advanced things of redstone, but we'll be seeing that next episode. The next thing that used to be not, until I think 1.5, it wasn't in the game and you had to make it manually, is called the repeater. It's a little bit more expensive because in order to make it, you need, I think, 3 redstone, 2 sticks, and 3 stone. The sticks are for the redstone torches you need to make. So you need 2 redstone torches, 1 redstone, and 3 stone to make a repeater. Now as you can see, this redstone signal is pretty long, and if we hook a redstone torch up to it, this piston will not be powered. This is because redstone only travels 16 blocks, and in order to make it travel a longer time, you need a repeater. So, if you're playing in survival or any sort of mode that you need legit materials, a repeater only do it every 16 blocks unless you are setting up delays, which we'll be talking about next. But in creative mode or with too many items, you don't really need to limit your repeaters unless you're looking for the look of it. The next thing that repeaters do is delay the signal. You'll see if you right-click on the repeater, this little knob goes back. These 3 things are called ticks. This is 1 tick, which is barely any time at all, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and 4 ticks. So let's say we want to hook up our lever right here, up to our repeater, up to our piston, and let's put 2 repeaters here, both at 4 ticks, and another redstone wiring here. You'll see that when I switch on the lever, it's not automatic that the piston turns on. This is better seen with a button, as you can see. It delays both the on and the off. This can be used for a lot of different things. If you want to delay the signal for, say, a piston door, or really anything you would want to delay the time of for the person to go in. And they can be used as combined. Like, let's say we want to repeat the signal and add 3 ticks to it. Let's take out this redstone torch and replace it with a lever. Now, it will travel all these blocks because we have the repeater, and it will be delayed because we have the repeater. That's it for the first tutorial. Thanks for watching.